Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle Spieler. I'm a 30-year pro makeup artist and the creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass, a series of 23, almost 25 videos on mature technique that is relaunching, I believe, February 10th. Don't hold me to that. I've had so many hurdles. Today, I wanted to do Lisa Eldridge. I've never used her products. I've followed Lisa Eldridge probably online since 2015, so it's been a decade. I have her book. I just highly respect her, and I've never tried her products, but when she came out with these pinpoint concealers and I saw a lot of people giving negative reviews on it, I'm like, I have to try it because I know color correction just about better than anyone. And I'm a big believer in color correction. I use mostly Saint demi waxes. They're now called cream correctors. Sigma makes a really nice one. Kosas just launched some really pretty color correctors that are like a serum formula in a tube like their concealer. I really like La Mac Pro out of France. It's probably one of my number ones, but it's very hard to get here in the States, and it's kind of a convoluted system. And I like the Jones Road pencils, although I don't think that they stay on very long. So we'll see how these hold up. Now, I'm on my way to a nail appointment, so please forgive this. I have thumbnails, but I picked these all off the last couple nights. So I wanted to do a wear test because I wanted to be able to tell you in comments how this held up. I'm very shocked at how little it is. It's like, I have a tiny hand. I can put my whole fist in my mouth, by the way. I have a tiny hand, really tiny, like kid-size hand. This is so tiny, and it was $49. The pencils are $34 each. The eye pencil, I wanted to try it because I wanted to see how close it was to like a Victoria Beckham. $30. This was an expensive purchase, and I don't need makeup. I have so much shipped to me every day from PR. And then I really wanted this because this is heavy, but it's not because it's heavy packaging like plastic. This is all metal. She made it like a beautiful lipstick from the 1950s, 1960s. We have a magnetic and click closure. It's refillable, so you're gonna pay more the first time. This was $59. I went with a shade I never wear because I think it might be the one from Breakfast at Tiffany's, which is one of my favorite films. But I just absolutely love this, and I love that I can refill it. So let's get started, okay? I'm going to, I don't even know how much to use, but we'll start with a little bit. I think I got the shade right, and I'm gonna put it on with my hands because I'll tell you lately, my sponge, maybe it's too wet, but I find that my sponge has been like lifting my makeup back off again. And that's really frustrating when you take all the time to skin prep properly and then your makeup's lifting off when you bounce your skin. Okay, well, I will say that went on with ease. The skin tint's not gonna give us full coverage, obviously, but I'm not a full coverage girl. I'm really not. I do not like full coverage. For special occasions, if you have not seen my video on special occasion makeup and it has Lindsay Lohan on the thumbnail, that was really pretty makeup. I felt so beautiful in that makeup. That's pretty much evening makeup or even daytime wedding or daytime big event, okay? But really more evening because it was heavy. And very pretty. I mean, it photographed beautifully. I felt so pretty. It held up well. I think the more layers and the more makeup you wear and the more powder and the more setting spray, if you do it right, if you layer it right, it is going to be longer wearing, and that makeup held up really well. Okay, I am shade T6. I feel like that's a really pretty shade. It looks a little more yellow on camera than it does right here. Right here, it looks like perfect in my makeup mirror. I'm gonna use a makeup wipe on my fingers just to clean so we can look at this close up. But yeah, this looks a little yellow on camera. I'm noticing lately, You know, I'm always hypercritical of makeup artists on TV and film, mostly TV, because I can see yellow foundation on people's faces, but then their neck and their chest is more pink or sun damaged, or their ears are more pink. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what a lazy makeup artist. And I feel like that's not a fair criticism, because now that I'm really paying attention to higher def, because I have the iPhone 16 now, so it's much more high def, and I've been using my little Sony camera, which is super high def. It pulls the color. So any color that's in something, it intensifies. My hair is not this bright in person. And on camera, especially on my Sony, I look vivid. I'm not that vivid in person. So just know that when you see yellow on someone, it's probably beautiful in person, and this is just what high def cameras do. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh. I visibly cannot see it. You can always kind of see makeup. I see a little, like little stroke here. There's no visible texture. There's no visible texture. You can't see anything. I didn't even do my Vaseline trick, did I? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. Just a little bit. Wow. Okay, now I have to try her foundation, right? I'm just gonna go a little bit heavier. I'm gonna pat it on very carefully. I'm even gonna go under the eyes just the tiniest bit. Now, I'm going out of town early tomorrow morning, so I can't come back tonight and film this. This will already be edited and uploaded on my YouTube. So check in comments, because tomorrow as I'm driving, I'll be able to say how this held up. That's why I wanted to do it right now before I get my nails done, because by the time I get back from my nails, it'll be like 2 in the afternoon, and then that's really too late to do like an 8-hour wear test. In my opinion, especially I probably have to wash my hair tonight. I need to dermaplane my face. Okay, I don't know when I've ever been this impressed with a skin tint in my entire life. $49. $49. I didn't use much though. Did you see that? I do have the Westman Atelier that is similar. You shake it up and it's like drops. Not as pretty. This is prettier. Like I visibly, like I'm looking at my skin and my skin looks like skin. Like there's nothing sitting on top. Even with some of my favorite foundations in the world, you can tell there's a little something on there, but it's skin-like, so it's pretty, right? When I say something skin-like, I mean like if you're in my face, it has that beautiful light bounce and it evens me out. So obviously it's makeup, but it looks skin-like. This is more than skin-like. This looks like freaking skin. I'm impressed. Okay, last week I had a blemish right here, and just as a prop, I pulled out this, and for just a silly video I did this, and it covered it instantly, and it stayed all day. So I think these have great staying power. I don't know that they're meant for under the eyes. I think they're too dry, but they're a twist up, and this is, what colors? I got a really light peach, and then I got a deep peach. And I don't see the shades. Oh, this is number 4. 4 is the light one, and 7 is the deeper peach. You can see right here, it's deeper. So I'm gonna show you, see, but I thought that would be good for sunspots or for any type of blue purple under the eye. And then this is the light one. okay? The light one you can almost not see, so that's nice. So let's see. She calls it pinpoint because you're supposed to be able to just go in where you need it. And it's interesting, it's emollient, but also kind of dry and tacky. And I know that sounds like an oxymoron, like that doesn't sound possible, but it's creamy and emollient when it dries, and then there's a tackiness to it. So I love that just got all of my broken capillaries. But again, I'm not seeing visible texture. Not really sure how she does this, but I'm impressed. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit on my veins because we know I have those blue veins under my eyes. I mean, this skin tint did a pretty good job at covering some of my veins. I'm having trouble even really seeing them. I don't know why people don't like these. I haven't seen one positive. I mean, you might have, because a lot of you watch YouTube more than I do. I don't really have time to watch YouTube because I'm so busy all the time making content for YouTube, for TikTok, for Instagram. Then I'm color matching people. I'm doing emails. I'm doing videos for brands. Like, I just don't have time to watch YouTubes, and I wish I did. I don't know, y'all. Here's a little sunspot right here. I'm gonna kind of hit. I'm impressed, and also, okay, you can still see some veins right there, but it's weird in person. I don't really see them in person. But you can kind of see it there. Okay, let's go in with the deeper peach. I'm doing this all in real time. I'm not cutting away because I want you to be able to see it. Now remember, I did not do my Vaseline trick because I wanted to see. Now, this is pretty dark peach. You saw it on my hand. It's pretty dark peach. But I knew that you have to have something darker to cancel any darker colors cancel darkness. Light colors will only make it look ashy and gray and enhance it. So what I'm doing is I'm just going in where the darkness is, where the blue and purple is. So there you can see blue and purple. And there I feel like, I'll tell you one thing about not having nails, I can really get my finger into my eye socket. I think that works really well. Should we try Vaseline on this eye? I feel like we should. I feel like that's fair because I use Vaseline under literally everything. I'm just gonna put the thinnest layer possible. I don't want to do too much because I don't want the pencil to slip out from under my eye. Okay, I'm not putting it anywhere else because this looks beautiful. This did not give me much texture at all. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I put that on so thin. By the way, I'm getting Amelia right here where my eyeglasses sit, and I never put Vaseline on my nose up there. So just goes to show you, a lot of people are like, Vaseline causes milia. Yeah, I guess it can on some people, but I don't have any milia from using Vaseline, but I do have a milia right there that I'm gonna have to zap when I get back into town. Okay, here we go. I like the Jones Road. I also like that this can pop into your purse, you know, if you do have to do a little touch up. It's funny because when I was a makeup artist, when I was first starting out and I was a makeup artist in the 90s, no one thought twice about touching up. Everyone touched up. Makeup moves, skin gets warm, skin gets oily, makeup moves around. Nobody thought anything about touching up. And now suddenly in the last like decade, everyone's like, oh, it's got to be long wearing and I need it to last 12 hours without touch-ups. And I just don't think that's very realistic. I think we need a little touch-up through the day. You know, not a major overhaul, but, you know, going in with a little touch-up. I understand if you have aging, you know, thinner lips and you can't keep color on, so you like the lip stain because you can't keep color on your lips and you don't want to have to touch up your lips every 30 minutes. I understand that. I do. But I think we're being so ridiculous in wanting everything to last 12 hours, and we've gotten lazy because there's nothing wrong with the touch-up. Okay, so I think that looks great. It has a nice sheen-like texture. It's light. It looks a little bit better in my mirror than on camera. On camera, I can still see a little darkness, so I don't know that it's really for heavy duty. I don't think it's really for heavy duty spot concealing, but I think it's great for, it got my nose, it got my vein, I'm really impressed with the veins. Let me see. It's a little bit easier to use a pencil like this on a vein too. I'm impressed. I really am. I'm not telling you to go out and buy a $34 pencil. I just wanted you to know that I've seen a lot of negative reviews on this. Is this the darker one? Yeah, I'm gonna do my sunspot over here. I've seen so many negative reviews, and I like this. I like this. I like that these are smaller than the Jones Road pencils. I'm gonna go in. See, I just kind of think every woman needs two colors. I think you need a deeper peach, and then I think you need a lighter peach. But if you have golden or olive skin, then you don't need a peach. You need something that matches your skin tone, and I don't know her color system. But I don't know, it's weird. I don't see my sunspot here, but I see it on camera. I don't, it's like visibly I cannot see it, but I see it on camera. Isn't that what's so weird? High def is just so not, it's just not a friend to us because it shows what the naked eye cannot see. And I don't use a filter. But it shows freckles on my forehead. My forehead is so even, but on camera, you can see, do you see all those little spots? Like little, it's like little freckles under the skin that are sun damaged that are just gonna keep reappearing over the years. You can see them. I look spotty, but in person, I don't look spotty at all. Like my forehead looks completely even. So it's just, I find high def really distorting. Okay, I want to try her eye pencil to see what I think about it. I want to do the upper waterline. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna do, you know, this is just really my, oh, she's so smart. She did the same thing Victoria Beckham did. You see white? It's so you don't cram the point putting it in too dark. If you see the white, you can see where to put the point so you never cram and ruin the tip of your pencil. She copied Victoria Beckham. Okay. Or Victoria Beckham had Lisa do her makeup, and maybe that was a complaint of Lisa's, like, oh, I wish caps were white on the inside. So we don't know who came up with that concept, but having the cap white on the inside is so smart. Okay, I just want to blend this out with my BK Beauty. This is my favorite blender brush. It's the 204. See, it's thin from the side and flat and really short bristles. The best. Okay, I mean, it blends like a dream. It blends like the Victoria Beckham. We'll see how it holds up. We'll see. I'll let you know in comments how everything held up. Now, some of you said Victoria Beckham pencils do not stay on you at all. God, they stay on me great. I think they're the best pen, because once they set, they don't budge. So I'm wondering if you're getting transfer before it actually dries and sets, or if it's just maybe too soft or blendy of a formula for some of you. You know, we're all different. It doesn't mean you're a fail. It doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. We all have very different oil on our eyelids, you know, skin chemistry. So if something works beautifully for me and I absolutely love it, and it works on like mature clients and I absolutely love it, and it doesn't work on you, it doesn't mean you're a failure or you did anything wrong. I don't want you to feel bad about yourself. I see that a lot on social media. I see that a lot. I just did a whole video for this beautiful nurse on TikTok. Hold on. Sorry, my video was getting too long. This nurse on TikTok, her name's Gina, and she wears like a brown eyeliner under her eye only, and it kind of stops right in the middle, so it's very like sharp and abrupt. And then she does a half lash, and she wears no eye makeup, just that dark line and a half lash, and she's beautiful. And a 20-year-old told her that that's outdated. Nobody does lower eyeliner anymore. It's very aging. And it made me feel sad for her, because she loves wearing eyeliner under her eye. And if you love something, then there's many different ways to wear it. So I did a video where I showed her how to maybe wear it a little softer or blend it. And I showed her, and oh my gosh, the comment section, so many women were like, you know, thank you for showing this. I'm going to try this. But then you have a handful of women who say, well, that doesn't work for me, or I have watery eyes, or that still looks aging, or, you know, and it's like, it's okay. No one's telling you have to do this. I'm showing Gina options. And everyone internalizes it and makes it about them. And I understand we're all self-absorbed human beings, myself included. But they watch a video and then they make it about them. And I'm like, no, this is about Gina, this beautiful nurse who loves her lower eyeliner, and she's not going to stop wearing it. So how about I show her how to wear it just a little more blended and softly so that she feels beautiful. Anyway, it's just funny. So that's why I say that. Like, if a Victoria Beckham or a Lisa Eldridge pencil doesn't stay on you well, guess what? That's okay. All right, I'll be back. I want to do my lips real quick because I really want to try this beautiful color. I'm going to use this Pat McGrath pencil because it's pretty. It's a pretty color. I like nude pencils, but I don't want anything too brown for that lipstick. I just found some dark whiskers, so I apologize if you see dark whiskers on me. I need my friend Kara to do electrology on me, but between the two of us, we just never have time to get together and do it. Okay. This is so pretty. I should have worn a lip mask to bed last night. My lips are dry. Because I'll be honest, I'm kind of been neglecting my lips. I've kind of been lazy with my lips. Isn't that weird? I spend so much time on skincare. That is so girly and pretty. I know some of you aren't really used to seeing me in color. That is so girly and pretty. I feel very Holly Golightly. And I love that it's, look at this skin tint. It's untraceable. I cannot see it on the surface of my skin. Okay. Well, I will be back later because I will show you how everything does. Okay, by be back in a little bit, I meant I just wanted to put some makeup on. Hey, I'm really impressed. I'm gonna do a whole video soon again on French Face because my friend Leah is launching a bunch of new shades. But I just mixed deep coffee with light beige for all of my contouring, and I think it's beautiful. And then I used Huda Beauty blush, which is so cute. I'm not powdering. I want to see how this wears. I did use setting spray though. I did just, so that's where my face looks wet. I just used setting spray, and then I put on a little bit of our the new Saint mascara just because it was nearby and I grabbed it, and then I threw on a quick eyebrow, not even a special one, but my nail technician is not going to recognize me. She only sees me without a stitch of makeup, usually first thing in the morning. She's not going to recognize me. Anyway, here it is. I'm really impressed. So I will be back in the morning, check comments, and I'll let you know how everything wore. But it's, for me, it's a yes for everything so far, okay? I'll see you next week. Bye for now.